Hey everybody, it's Mike from Landon Custom Classics here. Yesterday we managed to bring home the new van. This thing was once a dream of a fella, and he was getting her put together and brought it out here to his mom's house about 2 hours away from me, and he ended up getting cancer and he passed away. So I really want to get this thing done because, well, for one, I really want a van. We need to make this all done up for camping and such. As you can see, this little early 60s, I think it's probably a 61, 62, something like that. I'm still looking for the right numbers. And little Ford Falcon van. I do have the missing grill and the headlight grill and the regular grill in the back here. I'll show you guys around the whole thing. You can see this is not stock. See the bolt in the front there and the CV axle hanging out. That shows she's four-wheel drive. Somebody cut this thing way down. Oh, it looks like it has no, those are for frame mounts. Okay, body mounts, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna take these tires off of it, find some cool big old tires and rims to put on her. Got the Falcon tags everywhere. Just need some mirrors. Got a lot we're gonna have to strip out of here. Like he tack welded some seats in here. You can also see this is not the stock 170 inline 6. This is a Chevy 454. So we've got some wiring here. I'm trying to get this carb. I'm going to get it mounted on here. I need to check everything out. They said this was a really good motor, but it's been uncovered and the sunroof window is gone. So we're going to have to try to find a window for that. I took a piece of the doghouse just a little bit ago while I was going through it. Set over the motor here. Also tell it has a Pontiac steering wheel. Got an old little steering column they ripped out of something stuck in there. I might get a more classic one. These are side, a lot of people call this the barn door style. Open these babies up. See, he's got some nice black and red fancy Chevy valve covers on it. I think I'm going to hook that Carter on there so when we get her all ready we can fire her over. There's our transmission. Does have probably a 5-speed in it. And then back here's the transfer case. It's going to be fun running a linkage up there for that. We may actually have to find a good GM automatic and put in it just so we can run a shift cable up to the front. Be a whole lot easier. This would be a lot cooler, but a shift cable would make it a lot easier. So need to get the roof done up a little. Get these supports bent back into shape. Maybe put a little extra support on there. This one's rusted right here. Got a little rust hole. We'll tack weld them back to the roof. Get her all straightened up. Put some paneling, whatever, up there. We need a window here, window there, and the windshield. But this thing should really move with that 454 in there. Look in the back here. They got some big heavy bumper with Chevy bow ties on it. I think I'm going to cut them out. Might do some Landon Custom Classics deals and put in there. Got a radiator here. Got to figure out where we're going to put that. And it's going to have an electric fans on it. And there's the front bumper. Big old nice heavy bumper. Probably going to use that one too. Looks like they've cut it. They're going to do some modifying to make it fit this right. And there's our grill and our headlight grill. Pretty cool. And they got a fuel tank up there that they was going to put in here. Got a 2-inch ball on that bumper. But yeah, I'll show you under. They got the exhaust all set up and everything. Looks like it's got a good straight 3-inch pipes on it. Who doesn't like 3-inch straight pipes, right? That window's got tint on it. That window's got tint. Like they've tinted the windows. They need re-tinted, but it's always cool to have good tinted windows in your van. A little rust here, not a lot. For what it is, it's fairly straight and clean. Open this door. Yeah, they actually, that's funny, because I think they got their pedals out of order here. I think this one should probably be the brake pedal hanging over here. And that's looks almost like they was trying to do a clutch or something. They need to put this arm on that one to put the brake over here. And then this one should be your clutch pedal. We'll get that figured out though. Don't want our clutch and brake backwards. And I need to build some custom mounts to bring in my accessories, because as you can see over there, I think all that is a setup for a delete for your air conditioning or whatever. And over here your alternator's touching the seat, and you got all that room over there. So look like they already ran this coolant hose. Trying to figure out how to go through the floor here, and looks like might have to modify it and such, but our radiator is gonna have to lay down up in here somewhere. We might have to lift this up a little bit, slide the radiator down in here, hook it all up, put the electric fan on it, put a nice heavy duty grill over it that's not gonna block the airflow, but protect it, because it's not a good spot for a radiator, but it's what we got, I think. They turned the steering gearbox around, and I think what we're just going to need to do is find a 90-degree box off. Just either buy a 90-degree box or get a tractor one and mount right here, and you can put a little shaft off here, hook it up to that, hook it up to this, and you got steering. Like I say, I want to find a cooler steering wheel than this newer Pontiac one in here. Big old nice classic one. But yeah, you see we got the Pontiac arrow there, the arrowhead. Pretty neat. It's a lot of project, but we need to do a lot of videos, so kind of works out. This is all junk I removed out of there. There's the actual base for the doghouse. I just took the top of the doghouse and threw it over so it keeps water out of the motor. And we're gonna start getting that mocked up. Probably have to lift the body a little. I don't even think the body's hooked down. I'm gonna lift the body up maybe a couple inches, so got a little more clearance on the front tires than that. The other side's almost touching. Maybe it's just a little low, but we'll get that all figured out. See if we can figure out about what year of Chevy this is, so we can get a lift kit for it. I think I want to put about 4 inches of lift on it. Put some like 38, 40-inch tires on it maybe. We'll see. Maybe just 35s or something. But oh, okay, he's using the insulation to put behind the paneling he's cutting. We need to do a lot of work though to get the paneling to fit right, because this side he actually cut fairly well. That side looks pretty wavy on top. But anyway, I'll figure out what that is. There's a big bar down the side there. Other kind of piece there, but We're gonna get these seats loose and rip them out, I believe. Because I don't want them old seats in there. I want some nice seats in it. These ones are pretty shady looking seats. Now I'm gonna redo it. I want some nice seats in there. Like say we lift the body up just a hair more, give us more clearance. See if we can't even just drop the engine down a little. They welded up some mounts down there. Because I think this truck should have probably had like a 350 or something in it. And somebody threw a 454 in the truck, so. Appreciate you guys all coming and checking out the video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of this van build, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all.